Alright guys, this is a major warning to get prepared, get ready, because these things are happening. These things are escalating, and it seems like we're getting close to an event. We keep seeing patterns like this happen over and over again, and now we're getting warnings from top generals, right? And they're putting out these documents that are very interesting, right? And this video was so critical that I wanted to be out here. I wanted to be in the chicken coop, all right? Because this is what's important right now, is growing your own food. Look right here. This is what's critical, is getting your homestead going, getting your preps going, because it seems like we're getting close. All right, and these documents that just came out and these warnings that just came out are very serious. And this general is saying that they are getting ready for a, quote, nuclear detonation inside the United States. All right, and they actually put out some documents of this area. They showed it for just a second. And I was trying to figure out where it is exactly. I'll show you guys in a minute. And you guys can give me a guess too on where you think it is, because they're doing these drills. They're doing these runs all the time. And now top generals are even saying that they're getting prepared for a nuclear detonation inside the United States. Right? And if you've been watching me the past month or two, I've been covering a lot of these drills, but now it seems like this is the biggest drill yet that we've seen. All right, so please, really quick, hit it up for me down there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It helps to get these warnings out, and I'm posting multiple times a day, keeping you guys updated. All right, so I thought it was critical to come out here, critical to be out here with the chicks, because this is what we've been working on. And this does not look good, right? So you can see here, this is what's going on. And just look at the logo of this, right? You see all the radioactive symbols and logos and stuff. I'll have that in my thumbnail, stuff like that sometimes. But this is from the military. This is from the U.S. military. And look at this logo. It says, the words around it, circling around it, say prepare, partner, protect, and respond. One of the first words up in the top left-hand corner, prepare. All right, that's why I wanted to be out here, because this is critical. This was just posted April 30th, right? Just yesterday, this was posted, and this is what they are getting ready for. All right, so you can see here that here's some of the screenshots of this video. Okay, this video has a lot of music in the background, so I'm not going to play it, but I'll play a clip of what this general is saying. He's saying they're preparing for a nuclear detonation. I'll play a little clip really quick. But look at these screenshots too of what they are showing in this video. All right, so here's one of them. These are some pretty intense screenshots. This is a board that was up at this drill. This was running in Colorado, okay? And at Fort Carson. And you can see these screenshots. Look, they're in their full hazmat gear. They're getting sprayed off. Look at this. Look at this detonation. CBRN. All right, I had someone asking a couple days ago, what's CBRN mean? Chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear. All right, it's a umbrella term that the military uses preparing for these specific types of disasters, okay? So look at that picture in the corner. Do you see that there? Look at this one. Are you seeing this? This is what they're preparing for. All right? This is on their board. It's called Vibrant Response. It's coordinating with the military and the National Guard. And it's a Tier 2 joint exercise program with U.S. NORTHCOM directed and planned. All right? This is big. And USAR North is the executive agent for Vibrant Response. Okay, so this is NORTHCOM. This is the highest command centers of the U.S. military, even jointly, even in North America, even for other militaries as well. Canadian militaries has jurisdiction over. This is big, and they're doing this in coordination as well with Maryland. Okay, so this is happening in Colorado, and also the Maryland National Guard is participating in this. But this is the board that they have up. This is pretty serious, just looking at it. And look, you can see here, Sacramento, California. All right, look at this. Dual status commander training sites. They're also doing training there as well. And check this out. The reason why that's interesting is because look at this screenshot now. Okay, so this is also a screenshot that they showed right after this one, and it looks like they're showing a nuclear detonation point. Okay, and then they're showing the drift, the air drift of it, and this could potentially even be some kind of nuclear event, like some kind of meltdown of a reactor, something along those lines that they're preparing for. This is what they're showing on this video. This is a military video for this training that just came out. All right, so they're preparing for something big. Okay, and this looks like, to me, let me know what do you guess? Let me know your best guess down below. I was thinking, okay, this has to be somewhere on the West Coast, right? Because it's showing the ocean over here. So I was thinking maybe Washington, something like that at first. But I was like, this actually looks like California more like. And I was thinking about it, and it looks like San Francisco, pretty closely. All right, you can see there, pretty close. The bay, the little inlet there. All right, kind of looks like San Francisco, and all the names are blurred. Like, I tried to zoom in on things and you can't really see anything. Everything's very foggy, but this is one of the screenshots from the video. They only showed it for just a second, so I thought it was very interesting, and it looks like San Francisco to me. Let me know what you guys think. If it looks like somewhere else. Definitely looks like San Francisco. Pretty much exactly the same outline. It even has this little part here, the Angel Island State Park. So it seems like they're getting prepared for that region as well. It looks like that. You see the little island there, right over there. See it? Looks pretty spot on to this area. And even over here, where this part's sticking out, right? What's this called? The Bolinas Beach. It looks pretty spot on. That's kind of sticking out there too over there. All right, so looks like that could be it. Sorry, I'm getting the chicks always try to eat my ring. They always want to get this ring and rip it off my finger and try to get it. All right, so they're over here pecking at my finger the whole time I'm talking over here. So let me know what you guys think. It definitely looks like San Francisco, and they flashed this for a second. Let me show you guys here for a second too exactly what this top general was saying too. He is the commander for this exercise and this training that they're doing, and he is saying they're preparing for a nuclear detonation. I'm just going to play a little clip because it has a lot of music in the background. That's going to be an issue.
So we're looking at those elements and testing them in a real-world exercise, looking at a catastrophic nuclear detonation where they have to respond as part of the CBRN response enterprise.
All right, so I don't know if you heard that there. It's kind of hard to hear, but that's what this general, he was saying that they're doing a preparation for a real-world exercise for a CBRN drill. So you can see there's that board they're showing, right? And this is Major General Scott Sherman, Task Force 51 commander. All right, so this is a top NORTHCOM commander of the U.S. military and overseeing this drill. and he is saying that they're getting ready for a nuclear detonation, a real detonation inside the United States. That's what they're preparing for. And this isn't just like National Guard locally is doing some drill for, you know, some kind of local event. This seems like having NORTHCOM involved and commanding it, it seems like they are preparing for something bigger potentially. And we've seen these technologies, these Club K, things like this. There's all these vulnerabilities. Our ports are wide open. They actually, the White House signed a executive order for this last month because all of the ports inside the US have these Chinese made cranes, okay? And they're scanning all the stuff coming in, and they're also, which they can see, military deliveries, military shipments, all these things, timing of resources, all this stuff. They can see all that with these cranes. They can also shut things down. But the other thing is that they could let stuff in. They could let things slide under the radar. Maybe certain shipping containers have a, you know, some kind of signal in them that just lets them on through. That gives a fake reading, and there's weapons potentially being allowed in. All right, they signed an executive order for this just last month because they're extremely worried, and they're making all the ports replace their cranes. This is happening nationwide right now, and the Coast Guard is directing it. And they could be allowing these Club K systems to be brought into the U.S. Because they're always worried about these ports. And these Club K missile systems you can see here, right? These are the ones that are in shipping containers, right? And everyone has these now. The U.S. has these, China's had these for years, and everyone has them. And they can easily produce them, mass produce them, and ship them over to the U.S. and potentially organize for an attack if, you know, dozens of these things are set up along different ports, hundreds of them potentially, an entire container ship filled with them that goes through the scanners, and it's undetected because it has some kind of beacon device inside of it that is activated and allows them to go through, right? Because these cranes and the scanning technology is compromised, and that's what they're worried about. All right, we have a chick hopping up here. You can see here. She's that's one of our cream leg bars. All right, I'm up on their roost bar here, so they're checking things out. Here, let me grab another one here for you guys, so you can see here. This is why it's critical, because they're getting prepared, and when something like this happens, stuff's gonna be shut down. Supply chains are gonna be shut down, and we could see martial law-like scenarios, okay? The U.S. military is preparing for this at the highest levels with NORTHCOM, and it looks like they're preparing potentially for this region of the country, right? There was also a warning for Los Angeles a few days ago as well, right? So these drills are happening all over the place, and this is a major reason to be getting ready. And you need to have things like nascent iodine in your preps, right? That's what I use, at least. Not saying it's going to do anything, but that's what authorities normally recommend, is things like iodine, potassium iodide pills, or nascent iodine, which is a liquid. So look into these things, have stockpiles, have your food prepped and ready, and also try to start homesteading as best as you can. I know it's a journey to get there, but I'm going to start showing you guys more stuff to get you guys inspired. This is a full chicken coop. I'm sitting down right now, but you can stand up in here, walk around in here, and you can fit a lot of birds in here. So maybe I'll get a guide up soon for you guys on how to build something similar to this. It really wasn't that hard to build. It just takes some time and effort. It's kind of tedious to do all the little things to really secure it, right? That was one of the biggest things that took time, is just wiggle wiring everything together, right? You can see here, this is like chicken wire here on the top, right? And this is a cattle panel right here. But this is also, you can kind of see it here, there's like hardware cloth like right here, right? So there's multiple different points all coming together, because we were getting hit by hawks constantly. They were getting into the chicken coop, sliding through the littlest tiny holes and attacking the chicks, right? So animals will get you, predators will get you. It's critical to have good shelters for your animals. You don't want to spend all this time and money and effort, right? Growing these animals out, paying all this stuff, it's expensive. Just buying all of them, it's expensive, right? And then building their shelter is expensive. Their food is expensive. All this stuff, it's not cheap, right? It's a long-term investment if you want to have chickens or animals. It's not like you're going to just start profiting right away from the eggs you're getting, all right? Because it would just be cheaper to eat eggs from the store. But long-term, it's an investment, and it's worth it because you get healthier food too. And then when things shut down, like we're seeing all this weird stuff, the bird thing going around, all right? You know, I've been documenting you guys, there was a nationwide order for cattle to be restricted, have restrictions on them, right? A federal order. I covered that last week. This stuff's happening, right? So it's critical. We could see egg prices skyrocket. They're already going up already. They're already spawning. And we could see shutdowns of chicken meat. They're saying it's affecting cattle and milk and all this stuff right now. We got some girls over here. We actually have a few different coops, all right? Because we have a couple different flocks for different reasons, all right? We have a couple chickens for personal egg laying for us, and then these chicks are going to be more for production, right? And more serious, and breeding and getting meat birds, all these things, right? So please hit it up for me down there, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It helps to get these warnings out, and I appreciate that. And I want you guys to be inspired, to get going. This should be your warning sign. This should be your wake-up call. Just look at this logo for this drill, all right? It's serious. It's not a joke. It has 4 different... It has the atomic warning sign. It has the radioactive warning sign. It has the biohazard warning sign. It's probably the CBRN, chemical, radiological, biological, nuclear, right? They're preparing for all this stuff, and it says prepare right on the logo for it. Prepare. That's the key to all this stuff. Don't be scared. Be prepared, right? And it's hard sometimes to be prepared. It's hard dealing with these chickens. I'm out here feeding them every day. It's not hard, but it's tedious. You have to be on top of it. Same thing with the garden. You have to work on it every day. You have to make sure it gets watered every day. You have to have sprinklers. I have a sprinkler right over here too, on a timer. All right, you got to get these systems set up so it at least makes it a little easier for you. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have big blessings for your life, your family. Let me know if you want to see more homestead stuff, if you want to see more chickens, you want to see more stuff around here. All right, because this is what we're working on. Oh, we got more chickens trying to come in. All right, they're being crazy. Right, they're worked up that I'm out here right now sitting in the coop like this, taking their roost bar. They're getting worked up. They want their bar. It's getting dark out here, and they're trying to hop up on here. They're mad the computer's on it. All right, so let me know if you want to see some more chicken antics mixed with your daily news updates here. Thank you guys. Hope you have big blessings, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.